Let's move to the relation between United States and the United Kingdom. With the re-election of Donald Trump, what is the future of the relation between the two countries?
Well, look, I met with Donald Trump back in September. He was a very gracious host, and I want to emphasize that the United Kingdom and the US have a special relationship. It's a relationship built on our close defense cooperation. You know, we have 11,000 troops based in the United Kingdom. It's a relationship built on tremendous intelligence capability. And it doesn't just keep our countries safe, it keeps the global community safe. This is a very tough time with war in Europe and huge challenges here in the Middle East. So for all of those reasons, I'm looking forward to working with the new administration, my counterpart, Senator Rubio particularly, and to bring peace to the world, but it will be peace through strength.
But Mr. David Lamy, what about his comments, criticism of the UK and his statements about Greenland and the Panama Canal and Canada?
If you look behind, I think, the recent statements that he's made about Greenland, the Panama Canal, what he's really getting to is his concerns in the Arctic about Chinese and Russian influence, and actually concerns, I think, about the Chinese in the Panama Canal as well. That's what he's really talking about, and we support and have those similar concerns. Now, with Donald Trump, the rhetoric is always intense, but I think that we understand his modus operandi, we understand that from his first term, and the bottom line is that he came to office wanting to see the economic security of the US people, and we in the UK have come into office, new government, growth is our priority, and also the economic security of the British people, particularly the challenge of migration at this time. So there's a lot of common ground.
Talking about the NATO and the bottom line also, what about the Ukrainian war? What's your vision for this conflict? Donald Trump also said he will end this war when he comes back to the White House.
Well, look, at the moment, we don't see Mr. Putin showing any willingness to negotiate. He's attacking the Ukrainian people with missiles, with drones, their infrastructure, this terrible aggressive imperialism that we're seeing on the European continent. We are pledged to support Ukraine for as long as it takes. We're giving them £3 billion worth of military aid this year and next and the year after for as long as it takes. Of course we want to see peace, but peace will be brought about by Mr. Putin ending this war, leaving Ukraine, and being serious about a negotiated peace going forward.
Does the UK plan to send more support to Ukrainian?
We will continue to support Ukraine with the military, the economic and the humanitarian support they need.
Mr. David Lamy, we talked about all these wars in Gaza, Lebanon, the change now in Syria. I want to end this interview by asking you, some think that there is a next war is coming. People think that the next war will be in Yemen or in Iran directly. Are we expecting another war in the region?
Well, look, I don't think war is inevitable in the Middle East. We must do all we can to de-escalate and avoid war. But I would say this, the Houthis particularly and their relentless attacks in the Red Sea is totally unacceptable and must stop. It's destabilizing the region. And Iran's malign behavior and their nuclear ambitions must also stop. These are very, very worrying concerns indeed, but war is not inevitable, and the UK will do all it can to de-escalate at this time.